Welcome to episode 29 of the Radio Control Show.
Sponsored by Team Associated, Champions by Design.
We just got our hands on the production version of the Losi 10T, and we were psyched to get some time behind the wheel. As you can see, the 10T is a 1/10 scale version of the Losi 8T, which means it'll give you all the durability and performance we've grown to love in larger truggies. In the chassis, you'll find a 3.4cc engine, and that's more than enough power for this truck. The coolest part about the 10T is its onboard starting system. All you have to do is press a button on the side of the radio, it'll light the glow plug, and then after a second or two, turn the engine over and start it up. Now, how cool is that? I'm just about to get this truck fired up and in the dirt, and you can learn more by reading my review in the February 2010 issue of Radio Control Car Action Magazine.
The full-size Boeing C-17 Globemaster 3 is the Air Force's newest cargo aircraft. It measures 174 feet long and has a wingspan just under 170 feet. Designed to deliver troops and all types of cargo, the C-17 is operated by a crew of 3. The monster-scale RC Globemaster weighs in at 300 pounds and has a wingspan of over 20 feet. This is one model you have to see to believe. Check out this video from RC pilot David Schulman.
For those of you who aren't familiar with SEMA, it takes place in Las Vegas, Nevada, and is the world's largest automotive show. It covers lots of ground and literally takes days to see it all. I was at the show for 3 full days and didn't even see everything. SEMA isn't open to the public, so I made sure I brought along my video camera so you can get an exclusive insider look. When I first arrived at the show, I was greeted by a ton of show vehicles in the parking lot. The first thing that caught my eye was the Bigfoot monster truck. The guys at the Bigfoot shop designed and built a replica body of the original Bigfoot body, and it's molded out of lightweight fiberglass. It looked awesome sitting on their modern day tube chassis. They also rearranged the chassis a little to make it more similar to the original Bigfoot truck. Here's Bigfoot's Jim Kramer to point out some of the highlights.
You notice we bought Bigfoot number 1 out here. We also bought Bigfoot number 12 with a Bigfoot number 1 replica body, all fiberglass. We thought it'd be kind of cool to represent our 35th anniversary. Bring number 1, the original truck, and then bring this retro truck out here. US Customs makes the glass body, worked it all in, and we think it looks great. Great for an RC car.
On one end of the parking lot was a small test track that Toyota set up so people could drive their latest vehicles. Some Lucas Oil drivers were there with their trucks, and every 2 hours put on a sweet demo for the crowd. You won't believe some of the crazy things these guys were doing in the parking lot. While I was there, I was also lucky enough to hang out with Lucas Oil drivers Travis Coyne and Carl Rennersenter when they had some downtime at the test track. Travis and Carl both are sponsored by Team Associated and own a few RC cars themselves. I got a chance to get the lowdown from Travis about his RC gear. Check it out.
Hey, I'm Travis Coyne out here hanging out at the 2009 SEMA Show out here on the Lucas Oil proving grounds. I drive the Procom RC10.com Unlimited 4, and we're out here going to have some fun today, put on a good show for all these thousands of fans that are hanging out watching.
Like I said earlier, there was so much to see at the show. There were plenty of RC cars on display, and Traxxas was there with their booth, displaying all they had to offer. I even saw Traxxas owner and Torque Series driver Mike Jenkins showing off some RC vehicles for the crowd. Most exhibitors had cars or trucks in their booth, and Traxxas was no different. However, what set them apart from the pack was that their display truck was Mike Jenkins' winning Pro 4x4, and it still had the dirt on it from the last race of the season. Here's Traxxas' Peter Vieira on the dirtiest truck at SEMA.
Hi, I'm Pete from Traxxas. This is the winning Pro 4x4 from the last round of the Torque Series, as driven by Mike Jenkins. Came straight from the racetrack, Las Vegas Motor Speedway, right here to SEMA. Probably the only dirty truck you're going to see at SEMA. This truck comes right from the winner's circle, very muddy track. They set the truck up to last through the race, knowing there'd be attrition. It pulled off with a win for Mike Jenkins, his first torque win of the season, on top of the podium in this very truck right here at the SEMA Show.
You see a lot of cool things besides cars and parts at the show. One thing that caught my eye was this trick simulator in the Ford booth. It featured full surround sound, hydraulics, and a few large TV screens. When sitting in it, you felt like you were in a Ford Raptor. I got a chance to strap in and take a ride for myself, and it was awesome. And now for this week's Tech Center tip. And I thought I'd tackle a common misconception about rock crawling. Many people who are getting into rock crawling think they need to have as much axle articulation as possible, and that's not the case. About 45 degrees of articulation is about what you're looking for. This way, the suspension will apply some pressure to the tires and increase grip. Any more than 45 degrees of articulation will lessen grip and cause your truck to flip over. By the way, if you're looking to learn more about rock crawling, you need to pick up the Getting Started in Rock Crawling book. It's available at your local hobby shop or rcstore.com.
Remember to head to your local newsstand for the January issues of Radio Control Car Action and Model Airplane News.
You can also check out rccaraction.com and modelairplanenews.com for more hot news and exclusive event coverage.
Thanks again for joining us on the Radio Control Show.
And we'll see you next time.